I have a lot of stuff, and I don't have a lot of space for all that stuff. And this is tiny, so it fits. I can have this and not completely run out of space, not have room for anything. It's also cheaper, a lot cheaper, like significantly cheaper than getting what is like 1/10 scale, 1/8 scale, all the like current things. This, I believe, is a 1/16 scale. Welcome to the Willie Bill Outdoor Show. This is good, isn't it? Whoa. Hey y'all, this is Willie Bill. I got a review for you today, and it is of this tiny truck. What this tiny truck is, this called RC car. RC is an acronym standing for remote control. So clearly a very important part of this is having that remote control, and there it is. This device here will allow you to steer and drive this tiny truck. Let me tell you a little history. So when I was a kid, one of my favorite things was RC cars. I didn't have many of them because I couldn't afford many of them, but I always had one. And then I'd riding that one for a long time and then save up, and maybe I could get a new one and sell the old one, all that kind of thing. I have recognized that a lot of my activities involve my physical ability to participate. Hiking, hunting, bike riding, paddleboard, everything I do outside, adventure, backpack, camp, motorcycle ride, it's all reliant on me being physically able to do those things. And I've made the joke, although it's not really a joke, that if I ever became incapacitated, injured in such a way that I couldn't do that stuff, I'm going right back to these things. These things are terribly fun. You can do all sorts of things to modify and change and make them faster, make them do different stuff. And what's out there right now is just bananas. There's fast ones, there's two-wheel drive and four-wheel drive and street cars and drag race and rock crawlers. It's like anything you could think of, there's an RC version. I also realized that I had this like anxiousness, knowing of all that stuff's out there, that I want to get one again. And then I learned that this thing exists. So what this is from a company called LOSI, L-O-S-I, it's written there on the side. These guys were around when I was into it, and they used to make a truck. I remember when it came out, it was called the JRXT. That was at a time, if you can figure out how old I am now, where there wasn't really trucks. So people were taking buggies and converting them to trucks. And then these brands finally figured out we like trucks and released them. So that JRXT was like a original racing truck. This is a miniature version of that. What's cool about the miniature version? Well, I have a lot of stuff, and I don't have a lot of space for all that stuff. And this is tiny, so it fits. I can have this and not completely run out of space, not have room for anything. It's also cheaper, a lot cheaper, like significantly cheaper than getting what is like 1/10 scale, 1/8 scale, all the like current things. This, I believe, is a 1/16 scale. So I said to hell with it, and I got one. It comes with everything. It's already put together, which, by the way, that used to be one of the funnest parts of this, was building these things. But honestly, I don't have the time for it. Again, if I get jacked up in the outdoors, you're going to see me building some kits. This one comes together, comes with a battery, comes with a charger, comes with a controller. The body's already painted. I don't have to do squat except charge this thing up and run it. But you know what? The first time I took it out, I missed this. This is fun, man. RC cars are super fun. And this little bugger is surprisingly fast, surprisingly difficult to control, which makes a whole challenge in itself. So I've been really stoked on this miniature RC car, and I want to share that with you. I don't have much experience. I can't tell you which one's better than another one. I don't know how this compares to other stuff that's out there. I do know that it is surprisingly fast and surprisingly fun. Like, you can go off a curb and hit the gas and it'll wheel you up and jump off the curb, and you can do burnouts in the street and stuff like that. Another thing I figured out is you can use this to make your dog go absolutely crazy. I don't know what they think it is. I don't know if they think it's like a miniature dog catcher and they're going to get dog catcher revenge, but they see this little thing cruise around and they go nuts trying to bite at it and swat at it. My big boys actually grabbed it, picked it up, and walked away with the darn thing. So if you need a way to exercise your dog with a remote control, this is also an option. This one's 2-wheel drive. Like I said, they got ones that's 4-wheel drive. Looks like I'm already scratching it up. I think I got like a bumper thing for this. I should probably put that on. And that's the fun, right? You can just keep modifying it. If you break it, you fix it, you get a part, and it's super cool. So that's a low-C Mini T. Oh, this is a brushless one. That's another thing. There's like brushed and brushless, and I think there's still gas. And the like brushless electric stuff is faster and way easier to work with than the gas stuff ever was. So I think I kind of checked out when the gas took over, and now I'm an adult and I'm buying little miniature RC cars and enjoying the heck out of it. So 90% of the time it sits on the shelf, and then every now and then I get the itch. I can charge this little guy up and shoot down the street with it, relive my childhood. So, well, that's been awesome. I hope you enjoyed this review. It's pretty much just the perspective of an old man finding his way back into a child's toy. So it's also good to have a backup plan, right? There's people that work their whole life and they go, oh my God, what am I going to do when I retire? I tell you, I'll have no trouble filling the time. And if my body can't do the things that I want it to do now, I'm going to find other stuff that I can do. No trouble. No trouble. Maybe you'll get 2 reviews a week if that happens. Or Willie Bill, paraplegic Willie Bill, talking through a keyboard, reviewing all sorts of bathroom products. That's what you want. All right. That's our time. I hope you hit like, subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this, and we're going to see you next Thursday. We do this every week. Take care, y'all. Yeah, this thing's awesome. Ring, 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 ring. I don't really need to show that. You know it goes that ring, 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 ring. And then it steers. I gotta learn how to do that. People do like one-handed drive. I don't know how to do that. Oh well.